Hi, it's John here. Now, I've put that video up about UKIP, UK Independence Party, and I've made some statements in there, and I've basically said that I get the feeling that Nigel Farage is a good bloke. And then I've been criticised by somebody saying don't go on feelings, go on facts. Well, you can make facts say anything if you want to. I'm a bit lazy, to be honest. This video is going to be about Google, and I'll Google a bunch of hippies, or are Google good or bad? Now, when I started on the computer, I used to use Yahoo search engine, and then my sister from New Zealand, she said, "Oh, you don't want to use Yahoo, you want to use Google." Google, that's a funny word, I thought. Google, it's like a baby's word. Google. Anyway, I went on to Google, and I don't know, once I started on it, I seemed to continue on the search engine. But just recently I used the search engine, and all I'm getting on is not proper searches. It's all things like businesses all at the top of the searches. Right, how can I explain it? People who are paying to advertise all the top of the searches rather than the actual thing that you want to. Like I've been looking up Dorchester, plumbing in Dorchester, and it's all, so the top of the list seems to be people who are paying to have plumbing adverts. Could be anywhere in the country, that sort of thing. Now going back onto is Google good or bad? So initially you sort of think, wow, these are so sort of lateral thinking that they're a bunch of hippies. They're just sort of all over the place. That's got to be good. And I used to think that was good, to be all over the place and be lateral thinking than that. But then as I've got older, I don't think it is good. I'd much prefer to know where the boundaries are and know that things are going to be the same next time I go to it. I want a bit more security. I suppose because I sort of feel in some ways I've sort of arrived. Now going off on a bit of another lateral thought, when Bill Clinton and Tony Blair were in office together, I thought Tony Blair was, he is the hippie generation, isn't he? And Bill Clinton certainly is. I thought, oh, now we're going to get somewhere in politics. Now we've reached the the age of Aquarius or the Nirvana or whatever. But in retrospect now, I see what they did as a total mess. Just totally like me, going on feelings rather than facts. I mean, the messes of Blair have been well documented, and the big mess that Bill Clinton got in was that he just believed his financial advisors, and he believed that there was really money there, and everything was fine, but it wasn't. It was a bubble waiting to burst, and they were both deluded by their advisors. So is Google a bunch of well-meaning hippies, or have they got a black heart? Is there something evil at the very heart of Google? How would I know? I get the feeling that they're all right. I've got to do some more research and be able to use all their stuff online. Their word processors and databases and all the office type stuff that they offer online, because we want to use it for the allotment, high-tech allotment association. But you hear about what's going on in California and Google busing their employees into their big complex and paying their workers a lot of money and sort of creaming off the best, cherry picking the best workers, and then bussing them off away from the town. These reports, I don't know whether they're true or not, but I suppose with a real sort of I don't want to make wrong associations here, but if you're really leading the hippie lifestyle, you take a sort of a non-caring attitude to sort of timetables and deadlines, that sort of thing, and getting up in the morning. And obviously you can't do that if you're working for Google. So you need to be a sort of lateral thinker who's prepared to actually work. Are Google a bunch of hippies? Yes. Are they lazy hippies? No. Are Google good? That'd be up to the people to decide. I think they are, but I'm not sure. Okay, bye for now.